Hi kisses and welcome back to Nina Ready Eats. Today I'm super excited. I have a home cooked meal and I made it myself. I have sweet potatoes and it has marshmallows, sugar, cinnamon, butter, Spanish beans with corn, garlic and mushrooms and all that good stuff, onions, tomatoes. My mouth is literally watering. White rice, which is right underneath. Let me spin this around for you guys. We have some white rice there. And then we have some chicken teriyaki flavored drumsticks and some sweet plantain, which is right here. Quick prayer. Hey man, let's do it. Oh my God, I'm so hungry and I'm so excited. I've been cooking for the past few hours. I baked this really, really slowly. Ooh, it's hot. Oh yeah, let's do it. I am ready to dive into this. Ooh. Yeah. It's the combination of flavors for me. That is so good. I've been waiting for this meal all day. It's 3:55 right now, and I'm just barely eating. Oh, look at that. Ah, so hot. I've been getting a lot of work done, staying really busy, loving I love being busy, period. And I'm trying to stay as busy as possible. If I'm not at the gym, I'm collaborating. If I'm not collaborating, I'm writing in my diary. If I'm not writing in my diary, editing. If I'm not editing, I'm scouting new places to do new videos with. I'm reaching out to people, all that stuff. I stay busy. The only time I'm not busy is when I'm sleeping. And even then, I'm still busy because my dreams be going haywire. But I'm feeling really, really good about the amount of work I've been able to get done. I've been trying some new techniques with video editing, video recording, new angles. I told Patrick Blackwood and King Imprint that they're my new guinea pigs because I love like the behind the scenes stuff of it. I love creating the content as much as I like being in front of the camera. I absolutely enjoy being off camera. So I'm like, oh, you guys, I'm just gonna take some new pictures and let's do this and let's do that. I'm all over it, like loving it. So now that I'm surrounded by content creators 24/7, we're constantly content creating all the time. I'm like, being busy is very therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't run away from work. I like run right into it. Oh my God, it's so hot and so delicious. I wish you guys could taste this. So I want you guys to tell me like what you honestly think. Check out Eat with Patrick Blackwood. I'll put the link in the description. And Imprint Eats. I'm gonna put their links in the description box, right? It's 2 videos. I shot the eating show channel more like a vlog style. And I'm still clearly polishing up my technique. I'm testing some new stuff out. So I know that I'm gonna make a lot of like, you know, little mistakes here and there. But there's always like a ton of room for improvement. It's so good. So I want you guys to be really honest and be like, yeah, we really do like that. Nah, we're not really feeling that. Tell me if you guys enjoy the sit down videos more like this, or, you know, leave some comments and let me know what we should talk about in regards to advice or perspectives and things like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Y'all see that? That is so good. So good. It's so crazy because for a large portion of my life, I felt like I had been in an emotional and a mental prison for about like 9 years of my life. Just really just thinking about different things. And I finally feel like I can come up for some air. I was stressing out so bad last week, I got a pimple. When was the last time you saw a pimple on my face? Look at that. It's just hanging out, rent free in my face. Ain't paying no rent, just hanging out. That's how stressed out I was last week. I'm so glad last week is over with. I was on go mode. Catching flights, traveling, working, recording, collaborating. It was a hectic week. Now that week is done and over with, I can now tackle a new task. A new clock begins. I'm ready for that though. I'm very ready for that. And I'm ready for whatever the future brings me. I'm ready to deal with it. I've had enough time to process a lot of different feelings. And I'm very proud of myself for the way I handle certain things, especially like in my personal life. I'm really proud of myself. I'm not gonna act like I didn't cry like all night a few nights ago, but I did. I was just like, okay, but it was so relieving and such a, like I felt like I could finally just breathe a little. It was so like, I felt like it was time to do what I had to do. And I did just that. Baby steps are so crucial. Sometimes you gotta run a marathon, one baby step at a time. Baby steps, I'm not rushing anything. I'm not gonna worry about anything. Things happen the way they happen, and that's that. I'm not about to stress out over anything. My future is becoming very clear to me. I feel like I'm getting all the distractions out of the way. Like I'm getting all the emotional and like the mental things that I've been thinking about for so long. I feel like I can finally start to close the chapter. So relieving. It's challenging, but it's very like, very relieving. So I feel good about it. And it's crazy because sometimes when you first start to go through a process, it doesn't feel good at all. But then once you go through the process, you're like, okay, I went through it and I overcame and I came on the other side. And you know what I'm saying? Failure is not an option. Giving up is not an option. And I'm starting to understand that sometimes when you just surrender and you're like, yo, it is what it is, fuck it. That's when true relief comes over you. You're like, oh wow, is this what it feels like to finally, I feel like I've been carrying this like emotional cross for so long. And it was just getting heavy. As time went by, it was just getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to drop the shit out this cross and just make myself light as a feather. I'm like, finally, I feel like I can put stuff to bed and put it to rest and the pressure is starting to go away. I'm like, this is beautiful. And I was afraid to take certain steps. And once I took those steps, and I'm like, wait, am I gonna feel, because like I said, at first, you know, I cried when I was going through what I was going through a few days ago. I did cry because it was a very strong emotional release. But now, a few days later, I'm like, interesting how that works. It's kind of like you've been sitting in fire for so long. And then finally, you stepped out of the fire. And that's when your skin really starts to feel the burn. Like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But then it's like, then it starts to cool off. And then you start to build that callus. You start to, you know, build that scab where you're like, okay, I don't have to pick at this wound anymore. Like, I don't have to revisit this wound anymore because it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I feel like once I get that final closure, I will be so relieved, and I feel like my life is literally gonna start over again. And I'm looking forward to just starting my life over, guilt-free, without having like any pressure, without having to be in this repetitive routine of doing the same thing over and over again. I just feel like, oh shit, I definitely dropped that cross, and I'm definitely breaking out of these emotional shackles and these, I'm starting to feel so much better with every day that passes. I didn't think I was gonna feel this way. I was afraid of what I was going to feel, but now it's like, okay, because someone can't do something to you twice. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Like, they can't take something away from you twice. It's already gone. So I'm like, oh shit. Now I feel like I can start putting everything to rest and finally breathe. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really, really excited about that. It's been a long time coming, man. I'm about to be free from all of it. The mental stress, the emotional anguish, the guiltiness, the heaviness I've been feeling. Sometimes you gotta just accept things for what they are and let it be that. Just accept it for what it is. Keep it fucking moving. Don't even look back. Don't even look back. That's how I feel. I feel like my whole life for the past 10 years, 9 years to be more exact, but the past 10 years to round it off, I've always been like this, like kind of just looking back. It's such a relief to know I don't have to do that anymore. Good things do happen to good people. Absolutely. And although things are not the way you think they should be as of right this second, time will, when they say time heals, that is so true. I believe that so hard to the core. I truly do believe that. Time does heal wounds. Maybe not all wounds, but time does heal wounds. I tell you that. Because boy, oh boy, I needed some of that healing. I hope that in the future, my perspective in life can really help somebody. It's a lot of different life lessons that I had to learn and go through, and some of them weren't so pleasant to experience. I've had a lot of different type of life experiences, and now I feel like I can share some of those life experiences and continue to share them, and that's the best thing I can do. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, but it's like I'm starting to fall in love all over again with my life. And I can look in the mirror and literally say, I'm so proud of myself. Like, that's really how I feel. I'm like, yo, I'm so proud of you, mama. Like, for real, for real. You've been through some shit. And it's okay. I just hope that everybody else around me can continue to grow and learn. I love passing knowledge forward. And my peace of mind comes from staying busy and knowing that I've done everything I could do up until this point. And that brings me great relief versus kind of just throwing your hands up and saying, fuck it, I'm not even gonna try. I feel good about my accomplishments. And like I said before, I don't understand where this level of resiliency came from or why I am exactly the way that I am. I can't pinpoint things. I think it was a collective of a lot of things, but it's worth it. My life lessons are worth it. I'm a better person because of them. Very hurtful lessons, very costly lessons, but I'm not a fan of necessarily pointing the finger and putting the shit on everybody else. I've become a fan of acknowledging what I did to contribute to the outcome of my own situation. And that's how I know that I've had a lot of growth and a lot of maturity. And I'm proud of myself for that. And I hope that one day my viewers can get to a point where they can, you know, put their demons to sleep. Get rid of all the guilt that they feel. I hope that one day they can move forward from whatever pain they've ever felt. And I hope that they find true peace and happiness with themselves and the people around them. And I have a very bright future, and I can't wait to, you know, travel the world. And I don't know when that's going to happen, because I've been saying that for like 10 years now, but I can't wait to travel the world and visit places like Thailand and Tokyo, Japan, and, you know, Hawaii, and just see what kind of life lessons I can learn from that are more positive and not so hurtful. So, yeah, taking accountability for a lot of the mistakes I've made, believe it or not, has been extremely therapeutic for me, versus before I used to run away from it. And I figured out late in life that once you own your truth, there's little that anyone can do to hurt you. So I like to live in my realness, and my realness is not for everybody, and that's okay. That's okay. But I'm going to continue to be myself. I'm going to be, you know, honest and transparent as I can be. And yeah, just keep moving forward, keep chipping away until that masterpiece is finally done. It's a work in progress for sure. You guys stay positive, stay strong, and until next time, I love you guys. Bye.